Welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy XVI, Echoes of the Fallen, where last episode, our first DLC began with an investigation into some black market Dusk crystals, as Clive and company attempted to track down their distribution to Port Isolde and spotted 3 men running away, harried by bandits as they fled. Chasing them down and dealing with an Akashic Bighorn that the trio used yet again to escape our questioning, we now head towards the recently activated Sagespire. Alright then, there should be a fast travel straight to Eastpool. And I think we know where we're headed. Take a left after exiting the gate. These guys must be pretty worried though.
Don't tell me. You're bound for the dim. Only you wouldn't be the first. Not long after the tower lit up, a party of 3 men in robes arrived demanding passage through the gate. I told them they'd be dead before they got halfway up the mountain, but they weren't having none of it.
We all know what we're doing then? Alright, everyone's there.
No one there with extra dialogue. Do you have any weight about it?
My lord?
Supposedly I never asked you about stuff.
Had you told me?
Back in Roslith, I'd one day be in charge of my variant village. I'd have afforded a jest and poor one at that. But here I am, nonetheless. You don't get quest text. Trouble is, I've known naught but the accents I was old enough to stand, and while it might have saved my neck on occasion, it's ill-suited for tilling fields and building trails. Truth be told, I've spent so much of my life fighting that I've never really learned how to live.
That's what I'm doing now.
Or trying to, at least. Fortunately, Martha's always close by should I need her, which is more often than I'd like to admit. In case you're wondering if this means I've given up fighting for Rosaria, the truth is I never stopped.
Eastpool is the duchy.
And in restoring the village, we begin to restore the country. It all starts here. I feel like I did talk to you about this.
Phoenix go with you.
It's a shame Wade didn't get any actual quest dialogue saying about 3 weird guys blundering past.
Shouldn't we at least have warned him?
What? With the corpse lights dancing around that infernal tower? They're hard to miss.
If they're going that way, they probably are consenting to. Not that they probably should be allowed at a point. You're not going to say anything. Shut the gate behind me, because I'm not. In the past, there wasn't an enemy to be found in this location. So if there is now, that would be a bit bizarre.
Goblins? What are they doing in the Deadlands?
Look what they're carrying. I don't recall ever hearing of goblins using fallen relics as weapons.
Well, they certainly aren't welcoming gifts.
Clive, remember where we are.
No magic. Right. They're even uglier up close.
Sad. It's just like I had something secretly charged. I was looking for the good times then.
All yours,
I'll manage.
I mean, we might not have magic, but we do have Torgal. Could definitely help with crowd control in the first place. Who needs spells when you have a dog, right?
Let's hope that was the last of them.
Indeed. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to have to rely on steel alone.
Clive? Joe? You may want to see this.
What?
See it, don't question. Hey, hey.
It was open when I found it.
Someone was in a hurry. 3 guesses as to who.
Then this must be their way into the tower.
There's only one way to find out.
I'm assuming there are no side quests being born from this. The Sagespire is ready for us to enter. In Montus silence, do wintered spectres watch from on high, ever reminding us how far we have climbed, how far we have fallen. The goblins go in, that's where they got the weapons from. Did the weapons come out somehow?
It seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is, who?
Well, I can tell you who it wasn't.
Unauthorized biometrics detected.
Someone's here.
Initializing security scan. Safety protocols disengaged.
I don't think that was someone, Clive. I think it was the tower.
Either way, it doesn't sound like we're welcome. Keep your guard up.
Maybe rather beige, but it's still one hell of a vista. Hello.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
I missed.
I think my powers have returned. You?
Same. There's ether here. An abundance of it.
You're going for Doggo, and you're going for me. Trying to keep track of who's doing what at the moment. Yeah, there's a spell coming to the left, but it was always going to miss with my forward momentum. This one might not, however. Let's finish. I think it was fairly easy to guess what might be our opponent before we even stepped in here. It also feels like one of those things like writing themselves moment. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh yeah, this just completely makes sense and falls into like past stuff, etc. Okay, you weren't actually, you were going to cast a range attack. I got that wrong. Stay with the pressure. Anyone going to attack me or not? No? They are going easy on us at the moment. Got Zantetsuken to wipe out a wave instantly. Escapement bit. What? Totally can't hear those guys in that room. Not at all. Escapement bit. Increases, oh no, reduces ability cooldown time. Restores a small amount of the HP regained gauge following a precision dodge. Effect potency is directly affected by the strength of the attack dodged. That sounds actually pretty damn decent. What the hell? But the other ones have gone a pretty good too. Why does that sound actually really quite good? If it's the case now, do I want to lower my damage by 5% with the Genji gloves in exchange for possibly faster cooldown times and some health regen? Faster cooldown times might be better? Means the precision dodging is pretty cool. Half Flame. Some opponents will cast the spell Half Flame to summon a magic sphere that protects a nearby ally by dealing damage to any who come in contact with it. Enemies accompanied by a Half Flame can be identified by the 6 icon above their heads. The sphere can be dispelled by attacking, but be warned, melee strikes of the sphere will deal Clive damage, so ranged spells are recommended.
More goblins.
Who's doing it?
So now we know where they got their weapons.
Oh, but then screw you guys, basically. Count as a melee attack. I'm dead now. Oh god. Hello. Who wants to go first? The ball did. I will admit, I did not think it would be that. That's a melee. Whoa. He came in hot. I'll continue to try to take out a lot of the lower ones first. Oh, I thought I'd get that. Obviously, I couldn't. A beam. Oh, I'm not doing very good at dodging, am I?
Well done.
Well, the point I'm getting got from the side where I didn't expect to get got at all. Okay, went upwards. I can use that, but it's not going to hit the target. I try to dodge into it, but that's probably something to do better when you got Wings of Light on. Got no Garuda to pull him down. It's just nice that we've got all the damage we need to do all the other stuff. I've just remembered as well that with Shiva we can like jump in to freeze them for a bit, can't we, as well? Trying to remember how everything works. Still on the way, but at least the combo. There, we can still do big damage.
Dusk crystals everywhere.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
But
So-
there's no mother crystal.
Yet. We still have plenty of tower to explore.
This is yet again dark.
I know that voice. Come on.
This elevator's jammed by the look of it. There's been any treasure chests I've been missing here. I guess I haven't been looking around the outside too much, but I thought an icon would very much show me.
Well, look who it is.
Warning. Warning. Core defense systems engaged. Initiating sterilization lockdown.
What the hell is it talking about, Joshua?
Good things, lads. Good things. Chief!
Hey! Over here. Take your friend and get out of this place. Now! And while they run away, we do the fighting.
Say that, but I'm not sure how that'll go for me.
I think you've made it angry.
Well, I managed to parry it, I guess.
The fireball to the side of the head will do that.
Close range explosion. Sigma! Ooh, you came with a double. You move way faster! Can you hit me as fast as you try to hit that guy? Maybe. Like, legitimately not fast at all. I wonder if I could just straight up counter that one with a fist. Doesn't look like you've got a range attack to counter at this point. And you seem to get me with that kick every time.
Let's try.
Okay, I was dodging too much. Didn't think you just thought I was away from the front, so I should be... Oh, there's the range attack. There it is. You do have one then. Let me build my Zantetsuken up here while I'm getting hit some more. Realize I'm very out of my depth. Oh, I should have just switched to this and countered it. That even seemed prime.
Save some for yourself.
How am I doing? I think most fights we go through generally end up with this kind of... Oh, that's the wrong one. No! Heat wave. That's what I meant to press. Bombardment. Damn it.
Help me, boy.
I think you weren't going to reach me with that first one. Not long left for Shiva to come back into action. I feel like, yeah, I so can counter that, can't I? Oh man. Should have counted the second one there. That'll break him. Kind of missed a fair amount of my damage here, haven't I? Yeah, fair amount. Whee! Blow me away there. Fulmination.
Too slow.
Woohoo! That's quite an array of attacks you've got here. Let me know. What the crap, guy? I think I'll dodge that one next. Oh, and I really meant to. Get my counter on there. And that led me to bad times. Ooh, I'm in the bad zone.
Too slow.
How much your range spell, buddy? You should be countering the second one of them every time.
Too slow.
Instead, I'm punching him in the feet a lot. Quite sure I'm taking zero from some of these. Oh, I could shoot some of these down, couldn't I? Oh yeah, if I'm doing... If I'm paying attention, maybe. I mean, look at the charge you could probably get from Bahamut here. I feel sad about that. But now he's just near enough to straight up kill anyway. Should have probably used that a lot earlier. No range play, very strong on the physical. Living tissue and a fallen enforcer. Shadowy details of its make and provenance aside, attempting to explain why a blade so apparently blunt might be able to slice through hard steel like a brand through butter would be like trying to explain why birds can fly or the sky is blue, an endeavor best left for bards and book rights.
Security Sentinel 503 offline. Initiating emergency core relocation protocol.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that was the heart of a mother crystal.
I knew that fallen thing was no match for you. Allow me to apologize for earlier. That was, ill-played. All born of a misunderstanding, though. Can we start again?
We don't need your apologies. We need answers. And you're going to give them to us.
I suppose you'll be wanting to know about the tower, then. As you've probably guessed, this isn't the first time we've been here. Fact is, my people have been coming to this place for centuries.
Have they now? To these ruins in particular?
Aye, well, they, talked to us, told us what this lot was all for.
And what is it for?
Well, believe it or not, the Fallen were actually using this place to make their own, mother crystal. Though, despite years of searching, all we ever found was shards.
Then, Harpocrates was right. It would seem that the Fallen did indeed acquire the god's ability to craft crystals.
I wouldn't go that far. The shards aren't exactly divine. They're not even what you'd call decent. But they're better than nothing, and nothing is what our people had before we found them. So we've been coming here ever since.
But these Dusk crystals have only recently appeared on the black market. What made you decide to start selling them?
The skies. Once they went dark, the crystals started growing back, till there were more than you could count. And with the mothers all cracked, anyone with anything that could muster so much as a spark had people queuing up to take their coin.
Yes. At a cost to us all. Quality apart, these crystals are no different from the ones the world has been using since the dawn of time. And it cannot continue.
No, it cannot. While this is clearly none of Ultima's doing, there can be little doubt but that it serves his cause.
Then our path is clear. So let's do what must be done.
Wait, you lot aren't thinking what I think you're thinking, are you?
Oh, I think there's a good chance we are.
But what about What about the tower's defenses? That thing you just fought, it won't be the last one. And the further you climb, the worse they'll get. How about we head back to Martha's before someone gets hurt, eh?
That is sound advice, which I suggest you take before someone gets hurt.
Been more than they already have. This guy looked like he had a broken arm a second ago. Or at least, you know, he was back-fisted across the arena. Can't be doing that well.
Are you sure you don't want to think this over? We could talk about it outside, where it's safe.
I'm guessing you have a way of sealing it back up?
I've never seen anything like that in here before. I swear. I told the chief we should go home. I told him.
I bet. Well, here's a wonder if that weapon is any better than what we've got. But, you know, you'd have thought no, but actually yes. Fallen Enforcer is an increase. Which means we might get new, like, defensives while we're in it too. Be too bad to find.
To think the Fallen built all this. The knowledge they must have needed. Knowledge now lost.
The thing that interests me is how am I going to resupply my potion supply while I'm trying to get good again. Or get passable. Passable will be fine. Best thing is there no map for this location? No, there is not. So we can't see exactly where we're going. Can't even pick a good first location. Oh, I guess all roads lead to, again, a lift.
If this is like every other Fallen ruin,
Then there'll be a lift.
The real question is, there'll be a lift, but is it down or up? Is there any more potions on the way? It's nice to get another high potion, that's for certain. No such luck. There are 2 DLCs to answer in the chat. The other one is coming out in 2024. You can buy it as a package for probably a little bit cheaper, but of course you don't know what the cost of the second one is.
onward and upward.
The riffs in the background of the music again, going like, oh, I recognize that. In many, many ways. Alright, we are on the way up into the darkness yet again. As Outlaw gives us up, thank you very much, man. You have to get back into this, I do too. It's just, gotta figure out how to get good. Dodging is a matter, but to be honest, I think I remember I usually get a bit knocked around at the start of the fight and like start to get into it the later it goes on.
Any idea what those are?
They seem to be containers of some sort. Or perhaps...
Cages. Like some sort of twisted menagerie. But why here?
Goblin, a chocobo, a minotaur, a study. Beings everywhere. Thank you, Outlaw, for gifting another sub too. Doors over there, but of course I'm going to take this. Fallen belt. See, it's grey, but there's actually a percentage chance that might be better, considering the weapon we found was better. But I kind of doubt it. It might be just a hold along, better defensively, less in terms of health. Another remnant of fallen ingenuity, unblemished by the passing of centuries, this belt is crafted from an unknown material with properties decidedly both ceramic and metallic, despite exhibiting the pliancy of treated leather, that it ever so subtly throbs in such the same manner as a living heart could, by some less adventuresome types, be considered cause for concern. Just a little bit. I'm dropping 2 whole HP for 5 defense. Well, yeah, I know the containment bay.
How many of these things are there?
Contaminant detected. Releasing subjects Alpha to Epsilon.
They're still alive. But this tower is more than 15 centuries old.
I was thinking we just shouldn't let them, yeah, we should be able to go in. We just shouldn't let whatever AoEs happen hit the containers, right? That's what I was thinking. Said they just all straight on opened up. Well, Zantetsuken is one way to do things. I see that I want this instead. Why just shoot you down, to be honest? Don't need to watch about you firing a spell at me.
It's over.
If they build this place to grow crystals, why imprison creatures here?
I'm gonna let the last few out. I was up for abolishing everyone just because I love you, Outlaw. Thank you very much. It's not going a little too far now. Right, a left and a right. This is a dead end, correct? It's just so dark that it's hard to see. There's a switch to press. Might let out some goblins in a second, to be fair.
That device. It glows just like the doors.
Development log entry 680925. Mitogenic reactor trial successful. 23 units of grade 3C crystal produced. Moving forward, all seeds fabricated from inorganic material are to be replaced with lab-grown organic specimens.
Organic specimens. So they were turning living creatures into crystals.
Oh yeah, totally not threatening to think that all organic life can be used as a fuel source for... Yes. Couldn't cause a problem for us, if not dealt with. Though cloning is an adequate way to do it. Hello, Griffin friend. Oh man, I was trying to get my thing up then. Oh, I was hoping you'd be stunned for a little longer than that. I should be fine. After all, gonna use this when available. Yeah, I kind of felt that was incoming.
That's all ready.
I was thinking you'd be probably coming a hot 8 second now. Like, take out the scorpion first, honestly, buddy. I would appreciate this. This might counter. Didn't get hit by the big woman though, so that's good. Four. Not getting a single shot in there at the same time. I think I missed the actual blow too. Huh, using the wrong abilities. But equally, it won't survive anyway. Doesn't have the health to survive Shiva alone. I reached level 50 at this rate. I hear you, goblins.
I doubt some of the creatures in these cages have been singing Valisthea for 1,000 years.
Well, here's to 1,000 more.
What's going on there? What happened to that guy? Oh, you got the special ability up. The one I'm not allowed to hit you at melee with. Fine, I'll leave you to the other guys. Oh, shoot! Jill, kill that guy! Kill the Jill! Jill, kill him! Kill the Domovoy! Oh my god, it's not dead! So the meta is actually to fire little ones at them. I guess. To clear out stuff.
It's over.
God, him just being near you gets you.
You're finished.
It's quite a tasty debuff to add in. Of course you get me. I mean, Wyvern, of course.
Save some for yourself. Nice try. Too slow.
I think really the main thing I'd say to anyone about doing this is do not play Trails of Arise before you play this game. All your button knowledge is completely messed with. Is Olis having controller confusion? Massive amounts. I keep